Hey guys, Jacob and Mario here, and today we're going to be talking about the martial arts genre. We're going to be breaking it down just as we have other genres for the past few weeks.
Wow.
Just a note, we do have our air conditioning running at the moment, so if you hear it, we're very sorry, but it is about 35 degrees. Look that up in your local temperature scale. If you don't go off Celsius, it is extremely hot.
We'll try to edit it out.
Yes, we will,
Yes.
and it won't be a consistent thing, but we are dying out here.
Yes.
Anyways, jumping straight into the martial arts genre. Martial arts is something that's very important to the both of us.
Mhm.
We've both done it for quite a while.
Yeah. I practiced, was it Taekwondo?
Taekwondo, you did
Really
Arakan
good.
for a while.
Arakan for the longest period.
Yeah.
I've done those.
I did traditional Shotokan karate and Kyokushin. I've also done about 3 years of Muay Thai, about 5 years of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu,
So many.
and various other ones here and there.
So you can tell that we both sort of love it.
We're super into martial arts.
Oh,
so
I did Kendo as well, sorry.
Oh, Kendo's the best.
Kendo is, because I like swords, so of course I've done Kendo.
Yeah, so weird flex, but
With flicks, but okay.
we sort of built our own lists, and take it away. I'll let you go first.
Me first? Oh my god.
'Cause you know that I'm going to talk a lot.
Yeah, probably. Okay, well, this is just a list of 4. I think when I was looking at martial art sort of anime to put it on this list, I realized that
It's kind of a difficult thing. Martial arts is more more addressing than a main course.
I wanted to try and focus on these anime that I picked. I wanted to focus on the more martial arts aspect of it, I guess.
Yes.
I think that one that incorporates the most sort of, there's like all these different martial arts that happen in this particular anime. It's called Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple.
Yes.
You seen it?
I have seen little bits of it. I've not watched the whole series.
Right.
It's one of those ones that I've been wanting to watch for forever.
Yeah, it's an older anime. There's a lot of episodes to it, but just, I wouldn't say generic character. He's less generic than some of our other main characters you'll get in anime. But he doesn't know how to fight or anything, gets his ass beat, so he wants to learn martial arts.
That's how most people decide to learn martial arts.
Yeah.
It's either watching too many Bruce Lee movies or getting bullied.
Yeah, so he decides. So this chick brings him to
their dojo. Yeah.
And there's a whole different assortment of masters that teach him all different types of martial arts.
That's the dream.
Yeah,
that is the dream.
And they're all experts in their fields, so he gets to learn from all of them, which is like, but it's not good training. He's like close to death.
You mess up, you die.
Yeah.
Old school kung fu training.
Yeah. So I think that was a really good anime. I highly recommend it, and it's like probably the top of my martial arts sort of list of all time, I guess, right now. Then I have just a generic harem ecchi sort of one, which is called Makenki. There's 2 seasons of it.
Sounds like a harem.
Yeah. It's
gonna sip my coffee and judge you.
My friend my friend says it's close to a hentai. Let's just put it at that.
Like Samurai Girls close? Or
I think it's a bit more, but it's not.
Okay.
Like okay. Let's just get past it. It's one of those ones.
It's sexy, alright?
It's got I think it's got a unique sort of power sort of scale within the school and how they do martial arts. So I liked it just for that. Mostly that reason. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Don't judge me.
He's a pure good Christian boy.
Orthodox. Sorry. The next one would be Fist of the North Star.
Classic.
So obviously everyone's heard the damn meme, Omae wa shinderu. Nani? Yeah,
I love it.
If you've heard of that, then you would know that it's from Fist of the North
Also,
Star.
the English dub is done by David Carradine, who used to be...
That.
Yeah, he used to be in all the old martial arts movies. I believe in the old Kung Fu series, The Wandering Master.
Sorry,
and he was also Bill in the Kill Bill movies. Random factoid. But yeah, Fist of the North Star. That's such an old classic.
It is.
Like, that was one of the real OG, like, edgy, end of the world dystopic animes.
post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
Sort of stuff, which I like. I like that whole genre.
Fallout style.
Because I like, Fallout. I like all the games from Fallout. I've played literally every single one of them, except 76, which I've heard very bad.
Flaming pile of garbage.
Which is very sad. It's just they just copied from Fallout 4. It
is a shame.
Yeah, but moving on.
This is the North Star. If you guys haven't seen it, it's definitely one of those old school ones that you should watch if you enjoy things like Mad Max, Waterworld, Fallout, like we said. Definitely give it a go. It's a little older, so it can be abrasive, but it's a classic.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And my last one was Afro Samurai.
Yes. So this is going to mess up one of the lists in the coming episodes. I only learnt this as we sat down. Afro Samurai is a series, not a movie.
Mini-series, to be true.
Afro Samurai is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And I love the English dub version.
Yes, Sam Jackson and Phil Lamar.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I don't really watch any dub versions, except for the only two I've made an exception for is Black Butler, and this Afro Samurai, just because of who the actor is.
Nice, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Sam Jackson, of course, everyone knows. Phil Lamar, if you don't know, if you watch everything, the original dub, not the English. He also plays Samurai Jack, the guy who plays Ichiban, #1, the guy that who killed Afro's father, is played by the guy who plays Samurai Jack and also Hermes Conrad in Futurama. They're all the same person. Deal with that. It's weird. But yeah, Afro Samurai is so beautifully animated.
Yeah. So for that list, that's pretty much my...
That's a very martial arts focused list.
Yeah. I mean, Makenki's a bit on the other side. There's obviously more martial arts anime I could have sort of recommended. I just picked some that I was like... I liked watching, and I probably watched maybe twice.
Yeah.
If I watch it twice, then I think it is somewhat decent.
Definitely.
I liked it for various reasons. They're all a bit different, most of these anime. So you'll be able to pick something that you might like from the bunch. It's just diversity, I guess, with sort of style. But I wanted to make some comments on martial arts sort of anime, because I realized lately that, as I think even you mentioned earlier in this episode, it's sort of just like the side piece to things.
Yeah, it's not really a genre. It's a sub-genre. It's like this show featuring martial arts.
And I feel like not a lot of anime nowadays actually try and focus on the martial arts. Like you got the overpowered sort of people where they just go, and that's it. That's not really martial arts. Yeah. But then you have... I mean, One Punch Man sort of has it.
One Punch Man sort of has it.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm just trying to recall anime that actually would have some form of actual martial arts.
One of the most recent ones that I really appreciate, which is on my list, actually, is Bucky. It's the new version of Bucky the Grappler. If you remember, old series. Probably, it was late 90s, Bucky... came out, if I remember correctly, but Netflix is doing... I
remember that name, I can't
Netflix is doing a new series with a new animation and sort of a mildly retold story, and it is martial arts focused. Bucky the Grappler, he's this kid who is born... His dad is the strongest, most elite murder man in the world, and it's insane. Like, countries sign peace treaties with him. Like, there's literally a scene where Donald Trump wets his pants and cries as he writes a peace treaty to Bucky's father. And Bucky, his whole thing is to become better than his dad. So he's training these life or death, like Kenshi the Mightiest Disciple style, like life or death fights against people that are trying to kill him, and he's just like, ha ha ha, this is fun training. But then he takes off his high school uniform and it's scars from like fingertips to neck, just scars and muscle. He's almost Saitama.
The living scar.
It is an awesome watch. It's coming to Netflix in Australia on the 18th of December.
So obviously America's going to get it way before
America's
us.
already got it.
Oh, right.
It's come out on Netflix in America. So...
I'll try and find it.
Did a little sneaky to watch it, but it was good.
I can recall the name, I just can't recall the...
It's an old school series that's already had
But I've watched everything from like... I know I've watched everything from 1990.
You've probably watched it and forgotten, because I don't know how you can keep so much anime in your brain. Some of it has to leak out. Apparently Baki was one.
Like, if it's really not notable, but I don't feel like it would be, because I feel like I would like this sort of anime. Yeah,
you would definitely like it. The new animation style is amazing.
I mean, I've got a really good memory.
Yeah. You definitely do. Mostly for harem, but occasionally for other things.
I have to I have to remember a lot of stuff for programming, so it's just part of my sort of mindset. But I feel like I remember most anime from 1990 forward.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
But
yeah, it sounds interesting, so I'm going to look it up.
It's definitely worth watching. That's one that is nice to have a new anime that is martial arts focused, not just martial arts adjacent.
Damn thing when I search it up, be like, oh,
yeah, you're gonna see it and be like, oh, this guy.
Oh, right, okay.
There's actually a few episodes that were leaked on Facebook, which is how I first noted the series.
Was it like I feel like there's another series, Overlord or something that people leaked.
It was almost entirely on Netflix.
I wonder if it was the same.
Not Facebook
studios. There's a couple of studios out there that have been having problems with people leaking episodes.
Yeah.
Because they have such... I mean, there's a lot of fans that come with any sort of anime...
copyright lapses for just a moment and it's somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, at the moment, you can watch all of Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Facebook if you want. If you're into that.
Facebook is really going...
Facebook is turning into a garbage fire. But anyway, back to martial arts. This segment's starting to go long, so...
Oh yeah,
be quick.
My the things with it, I feel like it's on the decline because of the overall sexualization of characters and such. And
I can see that.
Like, especially any female martial artist you have in anime right nowadays, they have massive titties.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely have massive titties, and they're just super good at martial arts. And the main character,
and it's usually, I mean, they even did it with Urza in Fairy Tail, and that hurts me, where she has her sexy armor for distracting people. It's like, come on, she's such a badass. Why would you do this?
She's like meant to be like this noble sort of character.
Yeah, but then it's like, haha, I'm in a bikini, look at my titties. Stab. It's frustrating.
Yes.
It's insulting.
But yeah, that's just... If anyone else feels that way, comment below. I feel like I want to have a more open discussion about that.
Definitely.
In a longer form video. That I'm planning a whole video series that may or may not come out this year.
Hopefully,
probably.
We have a lot of stuff coming up. It's crazy. The end of the year is packed.
Whole bunch of people wanting me to do manga reviews of their own manga and
reading. No.
Companies reaching out to do like the monthly box stuff and all this other stuff. So
it's going to be fun. Just know that we're probably not going to be taking any holidays, which means you'll get content all the time, even when no one else is making it.
No holidays.
Who needs holidays? Anyways, I'll breeze through the rest of my list. We sort of went over a lot of it.
Yeah.
This is one that's kind of martial arts adjacent. Naruto Shippuden.
Of course, I knew you would mention.
I know. But especially near the end of Shippuden, there was some beautiful fights. The fight between Obito and Kakashi, the way that's shot, gorgeous. And the final fight between Naruto and Sasuke.
Okay, everyone knows about that.
It's gorgeous. But yeah, like, that's sort of on the list, just as like, of course, the one about ninjas has good fights in it.
Yeah, I refrain myself from going down the road of like, oh, Bleach and all this
mainstream
stuff,
shit. Oh, Bleach. Meh, Bleach. Naruto's better. Anyway, Samurai Champloo. That has some amazing stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like, just
disagree.
The different style of fights that you see between the two main characters is incredible and really well animated. So, like, that's always going to be on the list for me. Like, that's one of my favorite sword swinging animes. I have Baki, which I already talked about. Hajime no Ippo, which is pretty much Megalobox with no stupid arms. And actually good. So, wow, maybe you should watch that. It mimics boxing really well. And at the end, to make this really fast, because this is a long segment, because we really care about martial arts, if you haven't noticed, the Street Fighter anime.
Oh, of course.
It's really good.
you just choosing it because it's more game based than?
I mean, yes, but like the fights are actually pretty intense, very kinetic, and Street Fighter was initially
because Street Fighter's
initially modeled off martial artists, not like Mortal Kombat style where they just got some dudes to dress up and throw some flashy shit. Like Street Fighter is karate versus kung fu versus whatever the hell Dalsim is. So yeah, we see the Street Fighter anime, and it's he's the yoga guy that spits yoga fire and is kind of racist.
And he's got the skull, like the baby skulls on his...
Yeah, and he's got the Mr. Fantastic arms.
That's the most just weirdest character.
And he floats.
I do yoga, and you kill people. Yeah. Yes, I'm Death Yoga.
Good old Dalsim. But yeah, that's pretty much my list. Street Fighter sort of rounds it out because it is over the top, but also kind of grounded in the movements. But then you have Ryu kicking so hard that an entire building falls on him, and he's like, haha, I'm fine. So, you know, there's issues there. Anyways, guys, that was a long segment. Thank you for sticking with us. If you have any martial arts anime that we skipped that you think we shouldn't have, please throw it down in the comments. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Peace.